Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And off we go from Denver. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert was the third quarterback taken in the last draft behind Joe Burrow, who went to Cincinnati, and Tua Tagovailoa, who went to Miami. What a career at Oregon. Capped it with a huge Rose Bowl win, not just with his arm, but with his legs as well. And the Chargers, they wanted to make sure they had their next guy in line after Phillip Rivers left the team. Many thought it would be Tyrod Taylor, but Justin Herbert beat him out and has become a starter as a rookie.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now this, of course, a division game, but Charger head coach Anthony Lynn, no stranger to the Bronco organization. He spent 4 of his 6 seasons as a player in a Bronco uniform, and in fact, he has 2 Super Bowl rings to prove it from 1997 and 98. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
He's across midfield.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On the carry, it's Jackson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. They run on first down with Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Josie Jewell on the
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The former Missouri Tiger Drew Lock will be at quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
What a roller coaster for Drew Lock from the NFL draft until the end of his rookie season, because on draft night he thought he might go in the first round, ended up going in the second, and then didn't get to start with the Broncos until near the end of his rookie year. But the Broncos did go 4-1 in those games, and he played very well, working on his agility and his pocket presence in the offseason. And I love how the Broncos upgraded around him in order to give him more weapons.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 75 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Chargers offense takes the field again, and boy, the Chargers are hard luck 1-4 on the year. They fall week 5 to the Saints in New Orleans on Monday night. Justin Herbert has played pretty well as a rookie, but consecutive road games against Tom Brady and Drew Brees, that's not an enviable run for anybody, let alone the Rooks. So now at 1-4, coming up from you, look ahead at the schedule here. Things have changed around a little bit. They'll be off in week 6. Followed by a game in LA against the Jags, and then on the road at Denver in week 8. So probably needing to win at least 1-2 would be great to try to keep some momentum going in this season. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Complete.
I know this made me jump in the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to
Donald Parham, 32 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll try the draw, Lindsey, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Broncos.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reset. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler, 41 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Brandon McMahon.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
LA set to take over again on offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
1st down.
I enjoy watching Keenan Allen play. Such passion, such drive, such physicality. 104 receptions last year, 1,199 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's made 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances, in addition to 3 straight seasons, over 1,100 yards receiving. I don't know how you rate him, but defensive players, they rate him awfully high.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Hunter Henry. An 8-yard pick.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert now into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Here's Hill on the return.
The Chargers take
Go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Space to maneuver at the 40, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The Charger ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
A loss of 6.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Herbert's pass.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
It's a gain of
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And the Chargers first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Jackson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then
And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
14.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pick.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
They'll run with Jackson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitz...
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
To the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Locke stiff-armed him. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
By the Chargers.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Courtland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Forced out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And the Chargers.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Justin Jackson.
An 7-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And the focus shifts back to Jerry Jeudy and his Bronco teammates.
With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just one. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense.
And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed, cool, calm, collective, all those things describing him right now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Buying time to his left.
Herbert on the keeper.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
That's complete right around the 8. And he loses the football a second time. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Herbert's pass.
Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Deontay Spencer on the return. The
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Time ball.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Philip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. He can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball in the backfield.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Chargers 23-yard line.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On first down, it's Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
tackle made at the 38.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sylvester Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Locke. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Herbert's pass.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. As we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, that feels like an old school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, How great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They'll run it with Jackson.
Justin Jackson, the ball carrier. Brought down by Bryce.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. They'll run again with Jackson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Justin Jackson, the ball carrier.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
A gain of 9 yards.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Sacked.
Jeremiah Tauchu able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Third and 9.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be first and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, hey, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now third and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Lock on the give. It's Lindsay.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Tackled by Kenneth Murray.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Intended for
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
down and 2.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Number 22.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Tackle made by
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 4-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to Mike
4
Williams.
yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. On the return is Spencer. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jay Spencer on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
Not only is Joey Bosa a real load off of the edge, but his technical expertise really knocks offensive tackles off balance. 11.5 sacks last season. His goal each and every year, not just to lead his team.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Denzel Perryman in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Jerry Jeudy.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
And the Chargers 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Herbert, and he's going to find that man yet again, Keenan Allen.
Herbert's pass.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Los Angeles.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lock. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Judy there. Third down here. The Broncos on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And the return will stop right around the 25. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Simmons on the tackle.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
The 2-yard line.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. They run again with Jackson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
28.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.